Okay, so we have the monster truck Jeep. We have loved this thing, but I got some bad news about the monster truck Jeep. Bad news, so let's get into it. So the Jeep might be one of the coolest things we've modified for the kids. I absolutely love it. And even not for the kids, for me too. I really do love this thing. Even when it had the smaller tires, it was really good. It's just the big tires, it looks really cool. The pros, it looks really cool. The cons, just about everything else. So even with the boat, it can pull the boat. It struggles a little bit. It's just with the bigger tires, it just doesn't work. It doesn't have the power needed to pull these tires around. So when we're trying to go up a hill, it tends to struggle. We played around trying to pull the boat out of the water, which was basically impossible with this setup. So we're gonna have to modify it a little bit. I'm not going back to the old tires. Well, we might go back to the old wheels. We'll modify the tires. Little spoiler for what's coming soon, but we're not done with this yet. We're actually gonna use this one more time, and that's gonna be all of today's video, is we are actually gonna send this thing off correctly as a true monster truck. We might actually break stuff. This will probably be the biggest test we've had for this thing. We are going to make a monster truck park. So we're gonna make jumps. We have some older, like the kids' tractors, the electric ones that are broken, we no longer use anymore because they're broken. I wonder who broke them or why they break. That's crazy. Who would have thought they wouldn't just submerge in water and supercharge them and all this mud and getting dumped out of tractors, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, this is gonna be crushing those, and with jumps and ramps and a lot of stuff. So I wanna build the monster truck park today. Really gonna put this thing to the test. I think it's gonna hold up, hopefully. But the Jeep itself has actually held up great. It would actually, if the engine was better, I would leave this setup the way it is. It can actually still get up to speed. It's just the low end, the torque, the little hills, going from a stop to start, it does tend to struggle. So we're gonna have to do some modifications. Let me show you what I'm thinking though. So these are the stock wheels that came with the Jeep. As you can tell, much bigger upgrade going from these to these. So my plan is to find a middle ground between this and this, but find a tire that will fit on the stock wheel. That way we can take all of our spacers off and kind of suck everything back in and get it back to looking a little normal, but also keeping it aggressive, because I think it looks much better like this. But with these little guys now, if we put those on, the kids are gonna laugh at it. So I'm gonna do some searching online to find the biggest tire we can to fit on those stock wheels, but that's for future stuff. Today, we're probably gonna destroy the Jeep, build some ramps, so let's get on to the big front end loader and make that happen. All right, so you get a slight sneak peek at one of the jumps here. We're gonna try and hit it through this way. We're gonna obviously not really jump the Jeep. It's gonna crush through the tractors, probably going from that spot to that spot, but that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it an actual monster Jeep. These don't work anyways. We might as well destroy them, and I think this is gonna do a pretty good job destroying them, if I'm being honest. It's gonna crush them pretty good. So I'm gonna get back to work, making more jumps, making more things to crush, having fun with the monster truck. So you can catch this soon on Hudson's Playground. It'll be on there. Me, Hudson, and Holly probably have a lot of fun destroying things, which we seem to be pretty good at. So check that out soon. Thanks for watching.